and welcome to another Whitney's Wonders. So today I have another 90s collection video. Stuff from what I had as a child. As usual, I'm going to showcase a couple of things again, show you some things that I loved. Now the cats are hanging around and being bugs and pests and scratching things, so if you hear things in the background, that is just the cats, like usual. Oh, that needs to be done. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is, usually I like to showcase some of my books as well. See, now they're fighting, so you can hear them fighting over there. So just ignore that part and focus on what I'm going to show you. So the first one I'm going to start with is some books. Now, I have pretty much all the collection of these books, and I used to sign them out when I was at Russell Reed School. Loved them, and they are the Value Tales. Now, I don't know if some of you may remember them, but some of them I'm going to show you that were my favorite. This one was my favorite ever. So what these were, they were values of certain characteristics that make a good person. So this one was Harriet Tubman. Loved this one. Value of helping was what this one is. So it just showcases the story with some pictures in it, and quite actually long, but it just tells the story of who the people were and, you know, what they were known for and why it was a value that people should inherently use. So I had some. So there was The Value of Kindness. I loved this one about Elizabeth Fry. The Value of Imagination with Charles Dickens. I loved this one as well. That was another one of my favorite. And obviously, The Value of Discipline, the story of Alexander Graham Bell. I am from Brantford, Ontario, so this one rings home for me. Ring, ring, like the telephone. But yes, so Alexander Graham Bell is obviously a big thing in Brantford. So these were amazing books. I loved them. Like I said, each of them told the story, what they were famous for, why, and how the value connected to the person. So very cool. Loved these. I have the whole collection. You can see kind of some of them down there too. So the next thing I'm going to show, I think kids are still using these in music class at school. I don't know though. So it is a recorder, and I have a nice pink one, of course. So these things, I remember playing these in school. Not very well, obviously, but I think you put your hands like that, and then you would move your hands off the little holes that are there to play a song. So I obviously don't know any songs on the recorder, but these things, we had music class in elementary school, and you'd have to do the recorder, and I'm sure it sounded like crap every time. That probably just scared all the cats out of the room. But this is another thing that probably parents loved when the kids were practicing for music class. I know I would have. But I'm sure we sounded good. So the next thing I've got is another Fisher-Price toy. Surprise! I have usually a Fisher-Price toy in every video because Fisher-Price was huge when I was young. So what we've got here is the Fisher-Price Family Camper. So the top came out. So this was the boat that was on top. So it'd come out. So you'd put your little Fisher-Price people in there. I'll show you when I pull them out. And then this top came off. So it'd just be the truck like this. So the Fisher-Price were these little people. And see, they'd fit right in the holes like that. And you'd have them sit there or drive the truck. And then they sit in there. Another cool thing from Fisher-Price, and then it came with a whole bunch of stuff in here. Little seats, tables. Oh, look at this, a little mini boat. And you could put the little baby in it. Look at that. Put the little baby driving the boat. But yeah, so these things were very popular toys back then. Oh, here's the dog. But the little play people were huge too. There was a bunch of toys that you could use them all for. Let's have the dog driving the tricycle. Yeah, and then you just put this in the back open there so somebody can hang out the back there. But you just literally rest that on there like that. And then you'd put the boat upside down. And then the family would go camping. So that was for that. And the last thing I'm going to show you, I've talked about it in previous videos, is my POG collection. So I'll show you some of the ones I have. And then I have a bunch of, I believe they were called slammers. I have a bunch of slammers. So these were the slammers. All these like thicker black ones. Some of them I have like some cool designs on them. Had like that. And there was just black in the background. Some of them are a little heavier too. Like there was, I don't know if I have any in here like that. Oh look, there's a Lion King one. So the goal of POGs, and these were very popular again, like marbles in my school, you would basically, you know, fight each other. You'd pick 2 POGs, a POG each. So say I'd have these 2 POGs, and you'd put them upside down on the ground. And what you'd do is you'd take a slammer, and you'd throw it, and try to turn the POGs over. Now, whatever POGs you turned over, you got to keep. So this was again like marbles. I feel like there was a lot of fights over POGs as well because people didn't want to lose their POGs like they didn't want to lose their marbles. But POGs had all different types. Like there's another Lion King one, like cool holographic ones. But POGs were huge back then. And you could find anything on it. Like look, there's a Casper one, Magic 8 Balls. I loved the poison ones. Those were my favorite. And anything like that was shiny. I loved ones like that. But I have so many of them. Oh yeah, like these were the ones I liked. Like just poison ones like that with the skulls. Which is weird for me because you wouldn't think I'd like that. But yeah, I have tons of them. I have containers of them as well. Just whole POG collection that I've kept over the years that I never really play because we tried to play on the ground here, but they just don't flip very well. So it probably works better on the ground note side. Is my guess. I should try it sometime. But yeah, these were a huge thing when I went to school as well. I don't think kids don't even know about them anymore. I showed my nephew them one day. They had no idea where POGs were. I had to show them how to play them. But these were huge. So a big thing back then. Maybe they'll make a comeback one day. I have no idea. But if they ever do, I'm ready. I've got my POGs. Come challenge me. So yeah, so that was all I wanted to show again today. So I showed you my books, the recorder, the Fisher-Price toy, some POGs. Got more stuff to show you guys. Maybe I'll crack into some board games for the next video to show some of those because I got lots of those as well. But continue to like to show you guys what I've got. Love my collections. It does continue to grow and grow. I'm running out of room down here to put them now. So I'll have to find somewhere else to start putting stuff when I get it. But that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed. Like I always say, like, subscribe, comment. I love to hear it. If any of this is what you remember as a kid, comment. I love to hear your comments about anything to do with any of this because then at least I know somebody else had the same likes and interests as I did. But that's it for today. So that is another Whitney's Wonders. Bye.